we good? Hopefully we're good on every platform. Yes, we are. Okay. That was fucking weird. I had quite the endeavor trying to set this up. I'm gonna make sure I'm actually live right now. There we go. You can't see what I'm saying, but it's fine. And put on some background music. We're just gonna be browsing the internet today. Because before we start, actually, like before I bring my shit up on stream and everything, I just need to make sure I'm live everywhere. Yes, live on Twitch, that's good. And YouTube is probably fine, I hope. Before I start, let me tell you why I was away for a week when I said I wouldn't be. It's because my computer kept randomly crashing whenever I would do anything remotely straining on it. And if you know anything about streaming, you know that that's very bad for obvious reasons, because because streaming is very straining on your PC. So it's like, if it's crashing because of anything. Oh, so no threat this time? No, it's a chill day. I'm not gonna threaten you guys today, because I don't even know if this is gonna work. The threats will be back as soon as I'm confident my PC won't crash on me. So, a couple things happened while I was away. This weekend I went to a concert in Vegas with one of my friends. It was wonderful. The concert was for Ghost. It was my first ritual, and it was fucking amazing. It was a great concert. My personal favorite performance was Mummy Dust. I love the spider billionaire thing they had on there. It was wonderful. Great time. I went with my friend and her boyfriend. I'm just getting everything pinned that I need to. But we should be good. So, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the Ghost thing, because I loved it. It was the best. Well, it wasn't the best. It was probably one of my favorite concerts I've been to, though. And I have no complaints about it whatsoever. I'm very happy I went. However, the concert was not in California. It was in Las Vegas. And holy crap, do I hate Las Vegas. I fucking hate it there. That city fucking sucks dick. It is a nightmare. Don't ever go to Las Vegas if you have any other option. Like, if you're going to see a concert and they have options for seeing it in literally any other state besides Vegas, go anywhere else. Literally anywhere else. So the second we got there, right, it was a fiasco. Just from the exact second I went there. Because me, my friend, and her boyfriend, all of us are 19. So we are adults. We were fine going on our own, which we did do. But we weren't adulty enough adults. Because, thank you for the follow-on kick. Lingachero? I don't know how to say that username, but thank you anyway. So we were, we get to Vegas, right? It's a fucking long ass ride. It's like 5 hours. It wasn't that bad though. The car ride was fun. It's when we got to Vegas that things started getting unfun. It was a great trip. Don't get me wrong. I'm just very upset with Vegas. So my friend had booked a hotel or a room at New York, right? It was already paid for, it was already booked and everything. So we get there and we can't check in. And it's like, you need to have someone 21 plus to check in. And we were like, you know, what the fuck? We're all adults, but none of us are 21 plus, so we didn't have like a parent with us. It was literally just us together, because we're adults. We should be able to rent a fucking hotel. Anyway, we get there and they're like, oh, you need someone 21 or older with you to check in. And we're like, why? They were like, oh, because we have a casino here on the strip. And we're like, we're not here to gamble. Why didn't you have that on your website that you couldn't check into the hotel without someone under 21? So it was a whole fiasco with that. We ended up not staying there. For obvious reasons. So after that, we leave the hotel. We still had to pay the parking thing, by the way. That's total horse shit. I lived in Vegas for a little. It was lit. Really? I fucking hate it there, but that's because I'm scoring from this. Anyway, let me get back to what happened. So we get there. We get there. How do I redeem edible with the shards? Don't for this stream because I'm out of edibles. I don't think I have that up there. And I don't think that's a reward thing I have. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I think I've like toyed with the idea of putting that on there, but I don't want to until I'm over 21 just to avoid any bullshit. I lost my inflatable hammer in Vegas that I won from a children's gambling section. That's hilarious. But anyway, we couldn't check into the hotel at all. And it was just entirely ridiculous. Why is my multi-chat not working on this? Okay, I don't know what's going on with my shit right now. It's being so fucking weird, my ground control. Why is it not showing me my chat? I'm gonna keep talking about Vegas though. So we get to New York, can't check in, right? So we end up driving around everywhere and we're like, okay, we have to find somewhere that is not on the strip because every hotel on the strip had a casino and they just weren't gonna let us check in if we weren't over 21, which is fucking ridiculous, by the way. Total horseshit there. Every casino I have been to in California has been 18 plus, so I don't know why it's 21. What's that in your hand? It's nail glue. I just have something I'm playing with in my hand. So we get to the fucking hotel. We can't check in. After that, we go to... I'm trying to remember what we went to first. I think... So we, like, just sit in our car forever. And we're like, okay, where the fuck do we go? So Talaya's mom is calling places and trying to find somewhere that'll let us check in under 21. Which is entirely... I'm still upset because it's ridiculous. I'm over 18. I should be able to check into a hotel. Anyway, so eventually we find Studio 6, which is a Motel 6 branch. But we don't go to that one first because we think it's Studio 6. So first we go to one Studio 6 on one side of the strip. It's not that one. They tell us to go to this other Studio 6 on the other side of the strip. It's not that one either. And it's a Studio 6 directly in the parking lot next to it. So eventually we got our room, finally. So we get to the hotel. And that's where the struggle ends, basically. The hotel was wonderful. The Studio 6 I stayed at. The only upsetting thing is I lost my necklace, but that's not the hotel's fault. It's my fault for being a fucking idiot. Other than that, I don't really have any complaints. The Ghost concert was fucking amazing, by the way. That is the best I was high as shit, but for this concert, I was super fucking high, and they had us lock up our phones in one of the pouches. If you've ever been to a Ghost concert, you know what I'm talking about. It was so fucking cool being at a concert where nobody had their phone out because we couldn't use our phones. It was such a wonderful concert. It was incredible. I absolutely loved it. Oh my god, no complaints. Literally no complaints. If you ever want to go to a Ghost concert, fucking go. You should go, absolutely. It is incredible. It is a wonderful, wonderful time. You will have a great time if you're going with friends. Also, there was a lady there from the Mormon state. What is it, Utah? There's a lady there from Utah. And she was an adult woman. She was like probably around my mom's age. She was much older than me. But her family was very religious. They weren't Mormon. I believe they were a branch of Christianity. And she was there without them knowing, because if you've ever heard ghost music, you'll know it's not very Christian approved. With lyrics like Hail Satan, you know, just blatantly in there. Very fun to chant that at a concert, by the way. She was there, and we were waiting in the merch line, which was extremely, extremely long, by the way, but that's to be expected at any concert. We were waiting in the merch line, and she was in front of us, and we were like, okay, we need to find someone who has a watch, because literally nobody could tell the fucking time. It was great. And she was very nice. I ended up trading one of my rings with her. I traded her like a black and white checkered ring that I got from an Invader Zim set. And she gave me like one of those wave rings that you see on Pinterest literally all the fucking time. So that was nice. I also had a person there give me some candy. I still have the bracelet. I asked for their Instagram and they ended up being underage, and I apologized to their mom that was with them, not trying to, you know, get into that whole mess. I felt very bad. I was literally like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know they were underage. I couldn't tell, by the way. I couldn't, because everyone there was in like ghost face makeup. It's very hard to tell people's ages, so I'm not like... I asked for the kid's Instagram, and the kid gave me candy, which if you don't know, it's like a word for like those bead bracelets. I don't mean like actual candy that you eat, but I felt very bad for that. The mom wasn't mad though, she was cool. It was a fucking wonderful concert. Everyone there was super, super goddamn nice. I love the Ghost fan base. It was such a good time. Well, if somebody's like giving you candy and like going to the same concert as you, like you are gonna want to be friends with them. I want more Ghost friends. Also, do Russo so shit. So many things are 21 plus to 25 plus. So much shit despite being 18 plus. I know, it's like this is for the US, by the way. If you're outside of the US, you don't really have this issue, I don't believe. But in the United States, you have to be 21 to get any kind of tobacco products, 21 to drink, and in some areas 21 to gamble, and in some areas it's 18. You don't want to know what's extra bullshit? I couldn't check into that hotel in Vegas because I wasn't 21. I can still play the lottery in Las Vegas, in Nevada. I can play the Nevada lottery if I go there. I could just buy it from a convenience store. That's gambling. Why can I do that when I'm not 21 and I can't check into a fucking hotel? It's such bull horse shit. I absolutely hate it. Yeah, you would need to be 20. No, you can rent a car under 25 in California. You just have to pay a young driver's fee, which is total horseshit. That's also just such bullshit. I'm not even gonna get into the car thing right now. Because I want to get into, hopefully my thing switched over. Yes, it did. Okay. I need to get into, what the first subreddit I want to look at is, which is r/bad designs. One of my favorite subreddits. I'm just going to be browsing around the internet and seeing what we can find. Basically, this is just going to be us hanging out and browsing around the internet together. It's going to be a very chill stream, so don't expect a lot of high energy and shit like that. Why already? What the fuck is this? This Amazon image for an inside dog heater. Okay, so just set your dog on fire. We're off to a wonderful start already. What the fuck? I don't even know how this is supposed to function. What the fuck? Hopefully nothing toss comes up, but already cover your home in the dick. I'm sure my boyfriend would love to do. I know it's cover your home in a click. I know. Background music is very nice, by the way, thank you. It's just random copyright-free shit I found on YouTube. Cover your home in a dick. Is there anything really more to be said? Gamer, press start, yes or no. What the fuck? Press start, and then a yes or no option. I don't think I need to tell anyone watching me why that's fucking stupid. Fuck you, I would not. Also not streaming Reddit. I'm not? What? Why? No, I'm on... I want to know why it's not switching. Oh my god, it's on the wrong screen. Okay, I know why it's not switching. Hang on. I need to set this back to... back here. Actually, hang on. No, I don't. Fucking technical difficulties! Where is it? There we go. Okay, now it's on my primary monitor. I'm so sorry. I had it set to auto, and it was like doing the monitor that wasn't my main monitor. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go back up to the top because I was literally just looking at the first three things. I'm so sorry. I'm pro streamer, everyone. Pro streamer. I know what I'm doing. So we got setting your dog on fire. First, this is what I was talking about, like legitimately. What the fuck? The poor puppy! Oh, this is the worst photoshopping ever. It looks like there's the dog's like glass cased in here. What the fuck? And this snow is literally just PNG'd onto the top of this. And the dog, do I even need to talk about the shadows on the dog? No. So fucking ridiculous. Also, cover your home in a dick. Is right here. That's what I was talking. The fact that one specifically wasn't on stream. Oh god, when I said cover your house in a dick. It looks so real. I don't know what you mean. Shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't look real. Also, this gamer shirt's just. I mean, what more is there to say? Whenever I press start, I expect a yes or no option. Don't you? Don't you? Oh god. Such bad GUI. I know, right? Imagine actually say, oh god, what is this? Showing the capitals of country? What the fuck is this? The world? What the fuck? Is I don't know the capital of Australia. What the fuck is that, though? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand this one. Is it just that the keyboard is just like this weird gelatin keyboard? Sydney. So Sydney is the capital of Australia? I don't know what this is pointing out then. Les Mignons. That's a cake? This is a cake? What the fuck? Why is he looking at me like that? Bob! Why are you looking at me like that? Stop staring at me with that big old eye, Bob. Or whatever the fuck minion you are. Shocking, I know. I'm not the biggest fan of the minions. What, this is just shit. This is literally just shit. That's an amazing cake. I'd eat Bob. I wouldn't eat Bob. Bob is looking at me like he wants another kind of eating going on. Just that being way too big. That's not that interesting. Bob's staring me down while I'm eating it. Bob's asking for head after you finish. What the fuck? What? Lawyeriga. Musician. That's not driver. Okay. Hector. Babysitter. The only one that actually fits. Don't put those emojis in my chat. Carpenter. This is terrible. Everything about this is terrible. Terrible. Lawyer here. What the fuck? Free from simple truth. Amazing. Or free from no additives. There's no possible way you could read this that sounds good. It's either you're free from simple truth, you're free from no additives, or simple truth, no additives. That you're free from. Nothing about this logo makes sense. Whoever designed this should be fired for the sake of not getting banned on Twitch. We serve 50 states, long distance, local. What? So this moving... Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? I didn't even look at the truck right here. What in the holy god is going on with this? Well, this is obviously air generated, okay? We all know that. But what the fuck? What? Yeah, this is just bizarre. Why do they have just one dot on their face? It's not where their eyes are supposed to be. I'm sure it's supposed to be an eye, but that's just... What the fuck is going on? Fargo to Miami, Dallas to Chicago, and Phoenix to Seattle. We serve 50 states, long distance, local. You can't be a mover in all 50 states unless you have a huge branch. You cannot be two people moving shit in all 50 states. That's a hole. What's a hole? What do you mean? You're a fucking hole. Clarify what you mean. Sun morn, mun morn, Tuesday morn, wed morn, third morn, Friday morn, Sat morn. Sun, noon, bed, evening. What the fuck why is bed before evening? In the face. It's a face hole. Well, you know what, fair enough. You can't argue with face holes now, can you? This hurts. As someone who what the fuck? What the fuck? Am I the only one seeing why this looks super sus? What the fuck? Ice cube. I don't want those ice cubes. That's scary. I don't want the ice cubes. We sell toyers. Toyers. What the fuck? Verno, ban that person in chat. If not, I can do it. But what the fuck? Go fuck yourself with your fucking followers. I don't need your followers. I'm doing perfectly fine on my own. What the fuck? I want delete. There you go. Thank you. Find your inner Saurus under the arches. What in the fuck is going on here? Also, look at the haircut on this man right here. I know that's not the point of the image, but look at this. It's styling. Absolutely styling. Looking like Mr. T out here in the wild. What a man. What a man. What a man. Just finding your inner Saurus. That's... What? Did that just say pedo planet? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is horrible censoring, by the way. For appointments, www.pedoplanet.com. Oh my god. I really would like to look that up, but oh god, I'm gonna get raided by the FBI if I look that up. No, sir. No, sir. I know it means Kids Planet, but god damn. Oh, it's horrible. It's painfully bad. Trust us with kids. I wouldn't trust it with pedo. Literally translates to child. I know it literally translates to child, but I'm saying that there's other reasons people use that word. So you just... I don't even want to start to explain whatever the fuck is going on. What the fuck? Is this a statue of Hassan Piker? Why is the head so small? What the fuck? Look at his hands! Oh my god! I'm sorry, I should be yelling directly into the mic. I'm gonna back that up a little bit. What the fuck? Look at the hands! I want to zoom in. Why can't I zoom in? Hello? Let me zoom in. I want to zoom in. How do I control mouse wheel? Hey, it works. And that doesn't do goddamn jack shit. The picture's still the same size. Some use that was. Okay. It's guys and yeah, wait, look at those fucking hands and look at these designer ass Gucci shoes this man has on. What the fuck? What the fuck? Control mouse wheel or plus sign. That didn't do anything. Shutterstock logo on the card, where? Oh my god, there is. You can see it right here. What the fuck? How does that even happen? How does that get past production? LED lights on electronics is a scourge on this planet. Other clarified in post title. Yes, so it's an app to turn it off. It turns itself back on every single time you open the settings for any reason, and sometimes for literally no reason at all in the middle of the night. This is right next to the side of my bed. Reminder, the Shutterstock logo only stays if you don't pay for it. That's even funnier, honestly. Is that true? Don't bring me back to the top of the page when I click. Hello? God damn it. Spilled. I've spilled more gas with spill-proof gas cans than I ever did with the old kind. The fuck? It's for copyright. If you pay for it, you get it without the logo. That's fucking hilarious. So they literally are just stealing from Shutterstock very blatantly. That's amazing. What the fuck? Adore the chaos. I want this. What's bad design about this? Oh, it looks like Don't click that link. Okay, I can't click on stuff from my stream elements thing anyway, so it's fine. I always want to close the window when I see the X. That fucking sucks. I didn't even think about that because I don't use Twitter. But yeah, you would want... Hey. In my family, this is a perfectly acceptable gift card, and it's very accurate. X sucks anyways, of course it sucks. Look who it's run by. Mr. I Fake Video Game Scores. You're a special cunt. I want to give this to some people in my family, so, you know. Can't hate on it too much. I think we saw that. Goon, treat yourself. Go, yeah. That's not a big enough space. It really isn't. That's tragic. Is that? Imagine playing your ex's music while failing at a basic ass game. Do you mean Elon Musk or me? Because I don't have any exes that make music and I don't know what you're talking about. Don't mind if I do Starbucks. What? Where's paid product placement from Starbucks? It better not be on my screen, it better be an ad. What the fucking Jesus Christ in all that is holy is this? What is anything going on right here? What is this? What the fuck is Avocado Man going on? Elon? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Also, can we address what the fuck this is? Is the seat supposed to be his dick? Is this dick supposed to be that girthy? Like, what the fuck? Why is his arms turning into leaves? Why is a man... is the avocado growing a man? What's going on? He did the stream where he failed at the game and it came out. He paid people to live in it. He played his ex's music. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. So that... You know, avocados give you bigger balls. I don't think that's true, but okay. Dunkin' Energy. Caffeine from caffeine. A new lineup of fizzy energy drinks from, not sponsored by Dunkin'. A new lineup of fizzy energy drinks from Dunkin' made with vitamins and minerals and caffeine from caffeine and guarana for revitalizing bursts of energy. This sounds AI generated. What the fuck does that mean? Oh yeah, caffeine squared, right? This is fucking movers again. I'm still bewildered by that. This is terrifying. It's not milk. Everything about that is scary. What the fuck is a Nutristore? What is Oshhafer? Calcium. This is horrific. If you ever see this, do not buy it. The ice cube dispenser again. There's that. Not milk. No, I'm okay. No. What in the goddamn hell? This is horrible. An x-ray of the guy's clothes. What is it? I can't tell what this is supposed to be. Well, probably because it's in what I assume to be Swedish. What the fuck is it? I don't know what this is. If anyone knows what this is, can you please tell me? I think it's a towel or something. Oh, it's German. German meat products? This is meat? I thought it was a fabric. It's German? Oh, okay, so I'm so sorry. My own last name is German. It looks like a book. According to the fucking comments, it's meat, which is scary. That's horrific. Impossible. This is horrible. That's meat. Why is it in what looks like a book section? I have no clue. But look at, you can see some like other meats right here, so I'm assuming that it is meat. When did we decide this was the best design? It's okay. I think it's better than some other things I've seen. Toyers. I love the Toyers. What in the fuck is that? I don't even know what's supposed to be a design fail about that, because it's just a little piece of metal in the ground. Like, what is that supposed to be? It's too damn close, I can never fit my hands in there. Fit in what? For sync? Oh. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh no! An Aussie tribute shirt that's bad. Oh, this is gonna make me cry. Crazy trip. Okay, so it's just a song. Wouldn't they have Osborne down here? What the fucking Christ? None of the like. At least they got the names of the songs right, but like, what is going? There's like clearly a Y right here, but they put a Y here anyway. This is definitely not official Aussie merch. The fact that they use his face and signature is upsetting to me. That's horrible. TV in the bathroom looks like a hidden camera. What do you mean TV in the bathroom? Oh! 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 That's, yeah. Oh. Oh. I don't know what else I can say to that. Wow, that's blatant. Yeah, that's... You should, like, inform some kind of authority. Oh, yikes, putting on a show. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Wow! Oh! Oh, Crown Point, Indiana. Oh! Wow, I'm gonna leave that up for a second while I change something on my stream elements because something is still fucked up. I need to change my latest followers to small right now. I forgot to change that before I started. I apologize. There we go. We're good. Wow, that's just... Don't advertise Cyberpunk? Oh god, I just realized Cyberpunk has those initials too. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh god. That's a Shutterstock thing again. What am I supposed to be looking at here? Such a useful thing to overlook. What? What am I looking at? Oh! 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 Abbreviate, not advertise. Oh. The curb, that's a driveway? No, I think what I'm supposed to be looking at is these trees that are fucking above ground over here. Fuck the driveway. What the hell is going on over here? Even if they were pointing out the driveway, what the fuck? Hello? Well... some use this is gonna do. You can, even if it was the full size of the path, you could literally fucking climb over that shit. That's a fucking ladder. Also, I'm gonna eat lemon heads while I'm on stream. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about eating on stream. I'm hungry. I don't eat a lot before I started because it was making me feel sick. Most of those are for cars, not to stop people. I don't think so. I think this is literally just a normal fence that they put here. Focus on the calorie amount. I need to do some math here. What's 90 times 3? Oh, 90 times 3 is 270. That's not good. That's really bad. I don't understand anything about that fucking calorie count. My slow ass. Like, who's Steve? Is it not supposed to be Steve? I'm so confused. I don't want the image, I want the post. I'm so fucking confused. Lost Love? It's supposed to be Lost Love? No, the people in the comments are saying it's supposed to be Lost Love. I don't think so. I legitimately think it's supposed to be Lost Love. Because it's like Lost and then Love right here. I don't know how. Like, I'm not saying it's a good depiction of that, but it's a depiction of it. Stove. Hell. I love Hellspring. Either way, that's stupid. Yeah, it's a really bad tattoo, and I hate shitting on people's tattoos because it's like on their body forever. Dutch theme park tells me I'm in a forest. What? Top shot. Red Bandits podium. Logo for this early education center? That's fucking. That looks like two kids got fucking ran over. What the fuck? I don't know what goes through people's heads sometimes. I really do not. I mean, yeah, some tattoos should be shit on. If it's like promoting hate and shit like that, yeah. Pray Walt Trust. I don't know what this is supposed to say, nor do I care. That's hilarious. Ew. That's just not bad design, that's just weird. Wow, I don't think I can show that on stream. Oh, I'm not going to unset. What the fuck? This looks like an Outlast bathroom. What the fuck? I'm not clicking on that link. What in the... that seems like it's gonna be tossed. I have to put my balls in this hole. What? Oh my god. Oh, I hate being AF sometimes. That really didn't click for me at the start. Oh wait, what did I do? No. Why would you use it? That's terrifying. Easy to slip in lace shoes. Not the fucking vagina. Why would you use a stop sign for this? Just why? Mick who? Wow. That, yeah, I don't think I can say that on stream, but you can read it. This isn't that bad. That shouldn't be on here. What the fuck kind of back button is this? Yeah, probably not a good choice of character for V-Day merch. Notic. No-ho. Magouts. I'm gonna go on r/, fuck you, Karen. Is my caps lock on? I don't care. Because these posts are starting to bore me. I don't want to search on r/bad design. Why am I getting r/gym help recommended to me? I don't go to the gym. You, Karen. Fuck you in particular is very good too. Okay. I just want to look through this shit because, Hockey Karen attacks police cuffed? What? What are those recommendations? I have no goddamn idea. I'm kind of afraid to watch this because sometimes Twitch can be weird with violence, like if people are fighting. I'm just trying to find one that sounds interesting. What? Karen left her dogs alone in a room for hours and let them shit all over the carpet, and she's mad that she got charged the cleaning fee because as a pet-friendly hotel we should expect those things. I'm not looking at female dating strategies unless you can find shit that specifically is a toss, because holy crap, the shit people post on there is horrid. I don't want to seem like I'm promoting it either. Okay, so I want to read this review out because that is obnoxious to expect people to just clean up after your dogs at a pet-friendly hotel. So I'm just gonna read this out. Exactly! That's fucking ridiculous. Pretty displeased with this hotel. I was charged more than double for a night there. Is said to be a pet-friendly hotel. I had my 2 under 12-pound dogs staying with me. There was, in fact, an incident where poop stains from my younger dog were left. I figured I clean as good as I could because I didn't have a proper cleaning supplies, and thought being a pet-friendly hotel, they know these things happen with pets and do proper carpet cleaning. Why was their carpet weird? It's pretty normal for a fucking pet-friendly hotel to have carpet. I was told there was actual feces left behind. Outrageous. I was charged 150. That's a lot. I was charged 159 plus an additional 20 for a missing hand towel and 2 washcloths. After I asked, I was told to check in the incidentals were $100. Also, I did not like the tone on which I was talked to. I had fucking grammar, Jesus Christ. I did not like the tone on which I was talked to. I had to keep the phone away from my ear while finding out about the charges because one of their staff members was actually screaming at me. I don't think that's true. Just for inquiring about these charges. And actually accused me of doing it to her. What the fuck? What a bizarre woman. Wait, there's more? Oh, they responded. Holy shit. Okay, so now we get to... Yeah, if there's a shit stain, that means there's some shit still. Yeah, and also, if you spill anything in a hotel, they're gonna charge you a cleaning fee. That's ridiculous, whether a pet did it or you did it. Like, that's just pure insanity to expect not to be charged a fee from it. That's why you have to be really fucking careful at hotels, because they fee you for everything. Everything. Okay. Dear bitch, thank you for taking the time to tell us about your experience. You should not be being this nice to this person. Thank you for taking the time to tell us about your experience. I am sorry that your experience did not meet your expectations. Please allow me to express my sincerest apologies. Your feedback is very important to us, and I'm saddened to hear that you were not pleased with the additional cleaning fee and felt our staff raised her voice. There was multiple stains from the dogs in your room. Well, our housekeepers do have the cleaning supplies to treat this. We do expect our guests to help keep us a pet-friendly hotel by at least letting us know when your dog has an accident. We also had multiple complaints from when you left your dogs alone in the room, and our front desk staff had to try calling you with no answer about the dogs disrupting other guests. It does state in our pets policy, which you signed, that the pets will not be left unattended in the room, and you will be responsible for any noise that your pet creates. Please call and speak with me with any additional questions here at whatever. We continuously strive to manage at the time to whatever. Standard hotel response. They are being far nicer than I would be, quite frankly. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. I don't know what this woman was thinking she wouldn't get charged a fee for that. Like, are you insane? Reserved for office manager Karen. That's hilarious. She left the dogs alone in there. What if the dogs started destroying shit and being loud? They probably did. Well, I'm assuming they were being loud, but she's lucky like they didn't tear up the entire room. I would never leave a dog alone anywhere that I wasn't, unless it was like my actual house, because it's my house and I know my dog isn't gonna get fucking murdered by someone who gets fed up with the dogs being in there and being loud. Like, it's ridiculous. It's pure insanity. Karen neighbor came back to haunt me. What? The original post is in comment. Where's the original post? I don't see the original post. Like, if I left the fuzzies in a random room alone, they'd probably destroy that bed within the hour. Yeah, it's fucking... I don't understand how people can just expect dogs to behave. They're fucking animals. The original post is not on in the comments. We're just gonna have to use context clues for this one. I unfortunately live on a property that has an easement granted driveway. The Karen owns the property. 4 years ago, I noticed significant erosion in the driveway that was eating away the bordering lawn. I planted some dune grass, mulched the worst part, planted irises and daylilies. The other neighbor said it was terrific. The owner of the estate, the easement, the Karen, never said a word. A year and a half ago, I told the Karen to never come to my home again, which is linked to the post incident in the comments. I still maintain the landscaping and I've always mowed the easement since I moved in. 2 weeks ago, a survey was completed on the property. Well, today my boss called me into his office. She sent a letter to my work claiming I was violating the easement and trespassing. I still have no idea what she thinks a business owner is going to do, but obviously it was embarrassing. Well, yeah, that's fucking insane to contact their work about it. Accompanying the letter was a copy of a letter she claimed to have sent me. The letter says I have 14 days after receipt to remove landscaping or else she will have it removed and charge me. She says she would also take legal action, whatever the fuck that means. I got home and indeed there was a notice of attempt to deliver certified mail. Obviously, I never come to the post office to pick up, so I guess it'll never be delivered. So sad. I guess the 14 days will never start. So guys, how will the fuckery commence? What's even the score? I don't know what's going on here. I'm assuming this lady is just being a bitch about landscaping for no fucking reason. Which is just awful. I would hate that. Like, imagine, like, living in your own house and putting fucking flowers. Who has a problem with flowers? Flowers? Like, are you fucking insane? What could possibly possess you to have an issue with flowers? Karen, roommate story, what the fuck? Your car is too close to my house. Your car is too close to my house. There is better spots. I will have you towed. Try me, you will lose. She's gonna turn. This is a witch. This person needs to be careful. They clearly have a witch after them that is trying to turn them into a toad. They need to be careful. I would advise them going to a wizard at once for some protection. Go to Doctor Strange or some shit. I don't know. That fucking profile picture. Karen sues a neighbor over kids playing. Like, she actually filed a lawsuit. Okay, we have to go through this one. St. Louis Park woman sued neighbor in city over basketball hoop location. Well, that's just classic St. Louis Park activities. I don't know why everyone's so surprised. I'm texting my mom, sorry. Okay, so what were we doing? Classic St. Louis activities, that's right. In her latest legal move, whoever asked for a judge to block the neighbors' kids from using their driveway basketball hoop for 4 months over safety hazards. What? St. Louis Park, Minnesota, I'm assuming, is an unusual court battle in St. Louis Park. A homeowner is suing her next-door neighbors and the city over the location of their in-ground basketball hoop. The lawsuit comes after the St. Louis Park Planning and Zoning Division and the city council told the family with the basketball hoop that they can have it right where it currently is. But the next door neighbors there's multiple people doing this, but the next door neighbors continue to take legal action. Blank and her husband Blank have been through months of stress, and after their new neighbors Blank pointed out the in-ground pole was slightly too close to the property line. Who cares? After working closely with the city, the Blanks installed a new pole just feet away from the zoning division, and the city council approved. But that wasn't good enough. The Blanks appealed to the city and pleaded their case at multiple meetings. Balls are flying directly at me. That's not what I was expecting to read. Oh god. Oh fuck. I hope I didn't mess up my eye makeup right there. I forgot I was streaming, honestly. Balls are flying directly at me, Blank told the St. Louis Park City Council in November. My kitchen window is right there. I have to watch them. I don't want to have to watch them. So you're literally bitching about people being in your line of vision. That's so stupid and petty. Referee Knight noted that video clips provided by Blank did not show what she claimed they would, and that Blank was videotaping the Blank children, which is creepy as fuck. The video shows the children playing basketball in the middle of the day. They are not being excessively noisy, and no basketballs go near the petitioner or her husband, Referee Knight wrote. That is fucking crazy. I don't want to have to watch in the fucking house in the middle of the woods. Exactly. If you don't want to be around people, don't live next to people. If you don't want to be around kids, don't live in a kid-friendly neighborhood, okay? It's pretty fucking obvious when people have kids. Just don't move next to someone with kids, or just fucking learn to live with it like a normal person. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Emma. That's how I'm saying that username. If it's incorrect, I'm so sorry, but thank you for the follow. Hi, I am concerned. Okay, so wait, what was the title of this? I didn't write it down. If someone sues for some shit like that, they should be made to pay every damn person involved $50K as a bitch charge. That would be hilarious. It's kind of insane to me in the US that, you can just sue people and it's always going to be on the person to defend themselves, not on you to prove that you have an actual reason to sue them, which in a way can be good. It really can be. But however, in practice, it allows for asinine bullshit, like, fucking anything, any kind of slap suit. It allows for that kind of horse shit to go on. So there just needs to be some more regulations on just bullshit lawsuits in America, because it's getting out of hand. It really is. Carried in crisis because young people dare to have karaoke night as a boba shop. As a singer, I am personally offended over this. I could sue you for calling me gay, and you'd have to defend yourself on why you shouldn't be punished for it, like it's so stupid. Like, yeah, if someone typed in my chat, you're a bitch, I could sue them, and for, like, harassment or defamation or whatever dumb bullshit I'd try to drum up. If I sued them, it would be far more expensive for them to defend themselves than it would be for me to file the lawsuit, and that is just insane. But then it's also a slippery slope, because if you're trying to sue a really rich person for doing something to you that they actually did, then it's like, yeah, that's like a bit, you know, it's hard to say how it should be managed. I'm not claiming to have all the answers because I am not a lawmaker. I am a 19-year-old Twitch streamer, so, you know, there's only so much I can have an opinion on. Anyway, back to the post. Hi, I am a concerned neighbor in the area of the above address. This letter states that Royalty is applying for a liquor license. However, what it doesn't mention is that they are also applying for an entertainment license for music and live performances. You need an entertainment license for that? Sorry. If you have lived in this neighborhood since Chuck's China Inn had entertainment, then you know how loud, intrusive, and distracting it can get. If you are new to the neighborhood, however, imagine sitting in your home with your family and all you hear is music, drunk fights, and cars coming and going with drivers at all times of night. That's kind of what happens when you live next to a business that is open 24/7. I'm asking our neighbors to join me to protect this neighborhood from bad business practices, music, and noise throughout the course of the night, and keep our neighborhood safe for everybody. After consulting legal counsel, it has been advised that the greater number of participants, the stronger a collective voice will be, and the more likely it is that our concerns will be acknowledged and addressed. Here's some legal advice for you. Go fuck yourself, because you are living above a business, and a business needs to operate as a business. Like literally go to hell? I don't know what else to say to that woman other than that. That's just fucking stupid. I would charge her too. I don't know. This just seems like it's gonna get into a stupid debate. I don't really care about this one, the final boss. I get untold joy from complaining to customer service. Oh my god. That really is the final boss of Karen's. That is... God, that's really bad. That's like, yeah, that's like pure stereotype. How much do you want to bet the music and all that shit is just barely audible when next to it on the street? Well, okay, here's my logic with this. She said specifically in the post that she lives above these people. Sound does not travel up unless you are pointing the speaker up, which if you are performing, you will not be pointing the speaker up in any circumstances. There is no possible way it could be that disturbing. I know how music works, and I have been above a restaurant while it was playing music. It was not that bad. It was like, it was probably like maybe, I would have to have it would be completely silent. If it wasn't completely silent, I couldn't hear it, so she's just bitching for no reason. And this was Christmas music, so it was really agitating to me because I hate Christmas. Mariachi Karen? Oh no! Oh no. Oh, we have to see the Mariachi Karen. We have to. Okay, hang on. This is gonna be extremely loud. I'm so sorry. That was very loud. I'm gonna put it on as low as I can possibly put on. Did they turn it into a fucking advertisement? That's hilarious. Oh, there's multiple? Oh no, never mind, it's the same woman. This is fucking awesome. This person running up to film, that would be me. Look at this fucking woman, dude. Shut the fuck up. Have you ever been to California? This is such fucking dumb baby whining. Mariachi, you're gonna bitch and complain about mariachi? Yeah, they can be loud sometimes, but dude, you're at the fucking beach. Who gives a shit? This is probably in California. There's mariachi players everywhere, and they're very talented players. I love hearing them. I love mariachi music. I don't see why people complain. Like, yeah, if they're playing music at 2 in the fucking morning and keeping you up, yeah, that's a reason to complain, but they're at a beach, a public place, just playing mariachi music and not hurting anyone. What the fuck is your problem? Ooh, the glasses take off. Holy crap, am I gonna get fucking marked for this? Because why is her fucking collar so low? I don't need to see that bitch. Wow. They just start playing at her. Yeah! I really hope this isn't copyrighted music, but whatever if it is. Yeah, they're following her around and shit too. This is fucking amazing. They should play louder to drown out the bitch. They do. They start playing it, or it's fucking hilarious. This is wonderful. That is amazing. And whoever these mariachi players are, I need to know who those people are because they are incredible people. Don't fuck with mariachis. I was a regular at a Mexican place in Austin, Texas. I worked next door and we go there for lunch, whatever. The mariachis lined up behind me very quietly, then started with the trumpet. Yeah, they will just come up behind people and then just start playing hella loud. It's fucking hilarious. I know that they'll do that. What? The first world Karen complaint about delivery of wrong grade of copper. That is amazing. Karens have existed since Ramadan. I love for our mariachi to randomly sneak up on me. They do that quite a lot, so it'll probably happen to you at some point. Might be one of the worst Karen. Oh, another Karen in the news one. CHP Southern Division. On February 21st, 2025, that's really close to my boyfriend's birthday, at approximately 1 p.m., officers from the oh god. Oh god. Officers from CHP West Valley area of office was notified of looting occurring at a residence in Pacific Palisades. Officers responded to the scene but were unable to locate the suspect. The victim provided a detailed just doxing my birthday. I didn't say your fucking birthday or the year you were born, you idiot. Plus, who gives a... Never, my birthday is public. It's May 24th, 2006, and so nobody cares. Like, it's pretty odd. You can guess my birthday pretty easily. If you know what day I celebrate my birthday and you know my age, you can literally just calculate what year I was born. Where was I? The victim provided a detailed description of the suspect and the suspect's vehicle. Officers determined the vehicle was registered to an address in Valencia and subsequently requested assistance from CHP and Newhall officers to respond to the address. Valencia is very far away from Palisade, by the way. Officers from CHP and Newhall area responded to the address out of Valencia, where they located and arrested the suspect, who was found in possession of antique items stolen from the residence. The suspect, Karen Macy, who was observed looting a burned-down residence that had been severely impacted by the recent fires, was arrested for grand theft under Penal Code 487A and subsequently booked at the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff's Station. Holy crap, man. What the fuck? Wow! God, looting after fires as a California resident, that's horrid. That's, like, abhorrent behavior. That's horrific. That's terrible. This woman, I hope she gets, like, years in prison for this, because you are a horrible person to steal from someone who has just lost their house in such a way, to steal family heirlooms. How actually terrible of a person can you be? I hope this fucking woman gets everything that's coming to her, because genuinely, what the fuck is wrong with you? As someone who has lived in California my entire life, fires are absolutely devastating for the people here. I've never had my house burned down. I have seen the aftermath of fires. It's heartbreaking. It is horrible to see these houses burned down, knowing that people probably died during these fires. Well, people definitely died. Pets died. People lost literally their entire lives in these fires, even if they did live. It is absolutely horrible to steal from that. I don't understand what kind of person you could be to possibly even think of doing that. It is just so vile that people do this. Sorry, that was just a rant I needed to get out of the way, because that's like actually physically angering me. That's horrid. CHP officers have remained actively involved in the recovery efforts for the Pacific Palisades community, offering support and resources for those affected by the fire. Wonderful. Had I the money, I would donate it to them, but I do not. Chief Magris, I think, Magris, expressed pride in the officers' dedication to the community, stating, whatever, I don't care about glazing CHP. Holy crap. How the fuck do you steal from a California fire victim? That is insane. If you've never seen California wildfires before, let me just look at the Palisades fire. California fires. I'm just gonna look up California fires and I'll show you the pictures. Because they are heartbreaking. And yes, my cap lock is still on. It's just this. And it's like miles upon miles, hundreds of thousands of square feet. And you'll just see shit like this, like entire houses burning down. This was on Sunset Boulevard, a very famous street in Los Angeles that happened more recently. It's heartbreaking, and you're saying like, you know, these playgrounds getting burned down, everything. It is abhorrent, and if you're looking at it from the top-down view, you will see that these fires burn lots of California. And it's not only being in the fire you have to worry about. I am affected by these fires, even though they're not burning in my area. Like, yeah, you can see from more far images, they're massive, massive fires. But in my area, it'll affect the air quality and everything, because obviously having all the smoke and shit go into the sky is really, really bad. It's really bad for people who need to fucking breathe, which is everyone. So people with like asthma or any kind of condition that like affects their lungs, whenever there's a fire going on, they're like fucked. And California has really bad air quality anyway. It's not like you're gonna die and get sick if you go out in it, but it's always moderate to unhealthy here. I don't remember any time it's been in the green within the past couple of years. I'm just gonna look at the air index on my phone just to see if it's yellow or above. That will prove my point. It's 101 outside. That's lovely. The air quality is 64 in the yellow. So yeah, again, we have just amazing air here. So whenever there's a fire, it's horrid. It's absolutely horrible. It just devastates the community. And it's like, it's terrible things that happen here because of these fires. Like, I mean, imagine this was your house. You're literally watching your entire life get burned down to the ground. It is horrible. So that's then in California. Yeah, but that's because of specific allergies. The air quality here is objectively worse. The humidity is a lot better here. Like, I'm just gonna look at the humidity index. It's 20% today. That's pretty average. UV index is pretty low. That's great for me. And there's a heat advisory. Today, right now it's 101. Tomorrow it's also going to be above 100. And the day after that is also going to be above 100. So heat here is no joke. And when there's fires going on, it's not good. The lack of humidity is what causes the fires to spread to the degree that they do. California is a very dry state. We have had year-long droughts. I remember when I was a little kid staying at my grandma's house out here, oh, we're in a drought every fucking day. So, like, California is very hot, very dry. It is the perfect environment for fires to fester, as it were. So if you're like stealing from people who have already lost so much, you really need to look in the fucking mirror and just say, how did I become such a huge piece of shit, and what am I going to do to remedy that? It's like, holy mother of God. Your humidity's 80 fucking %. That is hell. Screw that shit. Male Karen posted this sign at his restaurant. Okay. I'm almost done with these lemon heads, unfortunately. It was in the 90s with the temperature being low 100s. Oh my fucking god. Fuck that. 90% humidity. That's insane. As the search continues for quality help, as Timmy is a Gen X kid and will not put up with some Gen Z non-existent work ethic, glued to their phones, don't want to be held accountable, forced to work by their parents, and they just want to play Fortnite all day and night and not grow as a person with responsibility. Before I write a book, just know It just might be Timmy, and he could be the something ginger? Angry ginger. At the time, just knew he's either tired or hasn't eaten enough gummies and needs to vent like a woman. What? Or he could be war along with pretty boy Devin, a badass Gen Z employee who would be employee of the month every month if it wasn't for Timmy having the delivery route. What the fuck? Okay, so first of all, you're an idiot. Most of Gen Z wants to work. I want to work and nobody will fucking hire me, which is why I don't have a job yet. I would love to do a great job for my employer so I could get paid. So that's just bullshit to say. This is just full of stereotypes. Also, maybe more people would want to work for you if you weren't an insufferable piece of shit. Maybe you'd get better employees applying to you. Oh my god! This fucking bullshit. I already know this story. But this lady was walking around with her kids at night, which is creepy as fuck, by the way. But she was walking around with her kids at night, and she went up to this guy's. She thought this guy was following her, so she ran up to a house and started ringing the doorbell, and then the guy pulls into the driveway of that same house, which sounds suspicious, right? Sounds like the guy actually was following her. She actually went to that guy's house and started ringing his doorbell and then tried to accuse him of trespassing when he came on his own property. So, you know, the man was black. So, of course. I'm sure you can see the motivations here. I don't really need to explain past that. Warning, my neighbor is Karen. I wish I knew the story too. Like a good neighbor, stay over there. That's fucking hilarious. And that is an amazing sign. What the fuck? When you defeat all the I want to speak to your manager bosses and the final boss appears. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, this one says karma in it. Oh god. Oh god, okay. Everyone prepare for this fucking novel of a post. Entitled family wants to harass their neighbors while on vacation but end up meeting karma. So this isn't a story about one individual acting up, but a family that decided that acting like public nuisances was the thing to do until it cost them. For some context, my sister told me about the rest of us. The story was told the rest of us the story a week ago during our holiday together. A couple other siblings knew something about it. That's the wrong knew. And she was nice enough to elaborate on the results of what went down. For some context, one of my older sisters is super social. We have a small enough town, so there isn't anyone she doesn't know about. I hate people like that. To handle this, though, she keeps her home life very separate from her social life. It's her husband, and 2 black labs. So she lives a ways out of the town with only a few local neighbors. Otherwise, her neighbors are cabin owners who aren't usually around. As she puts it, it's a nice quiet place where a person can do what the fuck they want. The issue deals with the cabin immediately next door. Oh god, so we're getting some Karen cabin stories. Yeah, time to get the popcorn for real. Okay, going into paragraph 2 now. Let's fucking go. So, the story starts in spring of 2023. A family of 5 shows up at the cabin. At first, my sister said it was no big deal. She said it just looks like your typical suburbantes. 2 parents, 3 kids. 3 issues. Jesus Christ almighty. The issue started when brother-in-law started to find trash in the yard somewhere a week or so in. Things like candy wrappers, frozen treat trash, and the kind of stuff you can get out of a gas station cooler. Understand, my brother-in-law and sister take pride in their clean yard. The dogs are very well behaved. And a part of that is having a space they can play that's safe. So when my brother-in-law found the trash, he wasn't too happy. At first, he didn't know who was doing it until he noticed two boys on bikes riding down the road. They were eating stuff and casually tossing the trash as they went. He actually walked down to the nearest local neighbor. They are a retired elderly couple, and he asked them about the trash. They explained that they had seen the boys and occasionally an older girl with food walking down the road tossing things into the ditch. So brother-in-law, content with this shorthand investigation, decided to talk to the source. He walked over to the cabin in question and knocked. A guy, probably maybe 10 years younger, opened the door. Brother-in-law described him like some cheap car salesman type. We will call this guy Kevin for the sake of theme. Brother-in-law kindly brought up the trash and explained that he had dogs, and due to being afraid that they may get a hold of something that might make them sick if their kids could not toss trash across the neighborhood. That is a perfectly reasonable request. This dude tried to argue, insisting that brother-in-law should keep the dogs leashed and it's not his fault what happens, or at least something along those lines. But before brother-in-law could say anything, Kevin closed the door, and the last thing brother-in-law heard from the other side was laughter and the word hick being tossed around. Now my brother-in-law is a surprisingly chill guy. He knows when to pick a fight, so he chooses to stay chill. That night, he explained what happened to my sister after she got home from work. She wanted to kick some tail, but brother-in-law talked her down. I would too. I would be so fucking upset. Threatening dogs as grounds to also knock a door in and beat the shit out of someone. Yeah, you're like legitimately being a threat to their dogs. Okay, next paragraph. Things started to get a little more interesting after a few days later when brother-in-law started noticing a lot more trash on his yard, like deeper in. So just they're being petty now. As in, there is no way this got there unless it was tossed intentionally. So brother-in-law decides to talk to them again. He walks over, knocks and gets the entitled Kevin again. From what my sister said, he told off brother-in-law that it's not something they give a crap about and that they have seen their dogs off leash. Plus that brother-in-law and my sister were just hicks. So after getting the door slammed in his face, brother-in-law started to think of ways he could handle the issue, but Kevin and his wife tried beating him to the punch because of what happened. The next day, my sister came home and a cop was there. Oh, great. My sister knew the cop, and stop fucking this person saying new. It's throwing me off. If someone ever did this to us, we're keeping like 5 bags full of trash and dumping it all over their yards. Okay, only if we can have some plausible deniability, like have someone lie and say we're on vacation when the trash got left there. So I don't want to get arrested for that. My sister knew the cop, and they sat down. The officer said that they got a call about a dog attack. My sister had to have a laugh at that one. Why? Because my sister takes the dogs with her every day to work. She works as the appointment coordinator, so secretary for a small privately owned landscaping company. Unless brother-in-law is off, the dogs are with her. The report was from earlier that day when no one would have been home. After confirming with my sister that the dogs did not run home, attack some kid, and run back, and then explaining the issue with the people staying at that cabin, the cop decided to talk further with the people who called in. Later, my sister found out that they only got a warning, but the cop straight up told them that they were visitors and disturbing the residents was not a good idea. No, I'm not sure what she meant by that. That they were her words, not mine. Okay, so God damn it. Holy crap. How many fucking paragraphs? Okay. Next paragraph here. Have I not been playing the music? Oh my fucking god. The music has been off. I'm so upset. Great, I'm gonna have to put music in post on that part. So for a couple months, things quieted down. It seemed like the TIFF was done until our entitled vacationers started having their parties. Now, the parties weren't loud, they seemed civil, but 2 weeks after the party started, a trash ban was dumped into my sister's yard. My sister found it while out on the deck. It was still fairly early in the morning, sitting next to the driveway. She wasn't sure what happened, so moved it into a bin and waited for brother-in-law. She told him what was found, and he decided to start setting up trail cams. He had a few left from his days of hunting, figuring it was Kevin and his family or some random one off. At least I would know soon. After setting them up, it didn't take too long. He caught 2 really nice videos, one of one of the 2 boys and their daughter dumping trash into the yard. Brother-in-law called the police and let them see what they caught in video. They couldn't get them on the trash before, but they got 2 nice-sized fines for littering. My sister thinks the fines total had to be close to $550. Holy shit. Okay, now we have this huge-ass paragraph here. After this, you would think this group of entitled vacationers would attempt revenge, but because the season was going to close soon, they must have decided to cut their losses because they left. One day, and proof. Turns out they had their own plans. My sister said it was good riddance, and for the winter things were quite like they would be normally. Things didn't stay that way. You would think that people would learn or at least grow up a little, but my sister said that last spring they shown up again. This person's grammar is fucking terrible. This time they were ready for a long haul. This time they had toys like a boat, 2 jet skis, and a couple motorbikes. My sister and brother-in-law decided, okay, like it was whatever, but just in case, brother-in-law set up his cameras again to make sure. So what happened was, instead of throwing trash around, it seemed like these days people really decided to become a menace in their own way. The boys would ride their motorbikes early in the day up and down the road, revving and racing. For my sister and brother-in-law, they wouldn't be home because they work early, but my sister found out after the fact. The elderly couple down the street tried calling the cops for disturbance a couple of times. The thing was that Kevin and Karen knew what they were doing. They avoided my sister's place. The fact it's for the first house on the road made it easy, figuring on cameras, and the bikes were legal. These assholes would take out their water toys on the weekends, but during the week would do their best to be obnoxious. If the cops showed up, it was their word versus callers. My sister said that they were definitely trying. Besides the noise during this time, my sister said that these people were starting to pile up on their trash. Instead of taking it out, it started to pile up in the back. This caused other issues. Partially a pest issue, raccoons and skunks started poking around and digging into the trash pile. Then the bags were torn open and the trash would be tossed around. My sister said that after a while, Kevin and his wife Karen would end up arguing about it, that in the day or two the trash would be gone. Every month this crap kept going on. The kids were loud nuisances and the parents did their own thing. Eventually, starting in July, they started to have parties again. The parties were loud too, much larger than before. My sister found out the couple had made some local friends on their weekend escapades and has been talking shit. Seemed like the pair had worked their way into the rougher snobs of the town, also known as the posh white trash and man. Were they all trashy? Okay. All in all, these parties had the cops called on them about 5 times. The first few cases, they got a warning. Then they started to get fines. But these people just didn't care. There was never any underage drinking found, but it was just stupid, unreal. As my other sister said, when they were told all of this, when we were told all this, these were people on a mission. But oh, did it backfire. My sister said the issues with the trash just kept getting worse. Yes, they would eventually pick it up, but man did shit stink beforehand. The piles and what kind of trash changed from maybe your everyday stuff to potty fodder, old beer cans to started food, just rotten. Anyone who knows what this does. The way this person types really fucking confuses me. I'm to siphon gas phones at 2%, by the way, so just be on like 10 minutes. Have an amazing rest of the day. Okay, thanks. Okay, where are we? Then, one bright and wonderful day in early September, it happened. As my sister put it, it was fun. Okay, now we're getting into the good shit here. Let's go. She came home from work to see 2 squad cars and a nice-sized foresty truck parked outside. My sister decided, well, time to get the popcorn, so she sat out on her front porch with some tea and started enjoying the fresh air with the show. The couple were raving and ranting. Their kids were crying. As she said, it kept going back and forth from woe as is me as sounds to let me yell some more noises. Eventually one officer walked over. Apparently the couple had mentioned he had to at least talk with my sister. The cop was nice enough to give the details, so Kevin and Karen decided to themselves and the kids out for a nice lunch in town at one of the resorts. They ate, did a few things in town, and came back. They found the door in the patio smashed in. Trash everywhere, and they could hear noises like someone was grunting. They crowded back into the car and called the cops, insisting the neighbors had broken in. But when the cops showed up, they didn't find my sister, her husband, or an overly irate elderly couple. Nope, it was a large-ass black bear. At first, the couple refused to believe some animal broke in, insisting it was the Hicks next door, angry about how they were having a great vacation. That's how my sister told it, although she thinks more colorful language was probably used. The officer said that they and the Forestry Service and with some careful planning, including a well-placed dart, they got the bear out. The pair of asshats just wouldn't stop. The officer explained how they kept trying to blame my sister and saying things like they must have led the bear over, they used bear bait, but the cop told them if anyone baited an animal, it was them. They may have gotten lucky not getting caught with their mishandling of their trash in the past, but they weren't this time. After my sister and officer talked for a few more moments, he left. An hour or so later, my brother-in-law got home, and he was let in on what happened. She described things as if it were like watching a sinking ship. A cop stayed as the group came and went several times, but after a while, the cop left and things went quiet. The next day, they were gone. Brother-in-law snuck over to take a look. Curiosity just got the better of him, or my sister did. They had boarded up the back door, but left all the trash. Taking a quick peek into the window, he saw a lot of damage. Cupboards broken in two, a couch chair torn, and the fridge torn up. It looked like the Kevin and company did minimal attempt to clean up, but must have given up. By what it seems like this bear had a day. This is fucking amazing. I did not expect this to go to bear. Later on, from her usual poking around, my sister found out these people were renting for the season, a common thing people do in my area. The actual owners had no clue how their tenants were acting, being as they lived a state away without a care in the world. Kevin and Karen got in trouble for the trash, for illegal bear baiting, because yes, folks, leaving trash out that causes dangerous wild animals to break into your home or other homes is a big no-no, obviously. And then to top it all off, the owner of the cabin is suing for damages as well, considering the fines they got that summer. All in all, in an attempt to annoy the Hicks, really ended up costing them more than a few dollars. This time, as my sister put it, justice was served by a black bear she named Karma. That's so cute. Bears truly are amazing. Also, what a fucking... That was worth the read, by the way. What a fucking wild-ass story that was. That was crazy as shit. Could you imagine fucking coming home after being a piece of shit with your neighbors and, like, just a fucking bear is inside your house? That would be insane. Switching it to full cam for a second. So I can check something. Just to make sure everything is good. Okay. Next one. We love Karma. Karma is an amazing bear. I love bears so much. They're so fucking cute. Look, my makeup's amazing. Thank you. I probably smudged it when I put my hand on my face earlier. So that was great. That was a fucking insane story. Ooh, a body cam. I want to see the body cam. I want to stop this fucking music first. Can you stop? Thank you.
From violently resisting police officers.
Oh shit.
To leading officers on a high-speed chase.
God damn. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh no. That was an actual gun. Is that allowed to be shown on Twitch? I'm gonna switch to full cam for a second. I don't know if that's allowed. I don't think I can play that. Damn it. Yeah, no, not on Twitch. I'm gonna get fucking banned. On Twitch, you can't show anything that would, like, imply violence, and a cop shooting at that lady is definitely a violence. Why would police chases not be allowed? Because they're using weapons, like, in a violent way. And it's just fucking ridiculous. I can't play that. I know, right? Stupid Twitch, right? I could technically just turn my Twitch stream off and only stream on Kick and YouTube, but I'm not gonna do that. Twitch is gay for that, bro. Oh my god, this person really took up 3 handicap spots? I didn't even think that was possible. Okay, I'm getting bored in here. Let's look up... Actually, you said you wanted... you said you wanted to see female dating strategies, right? Because it's ridiculous. We'll probably spend the rest of the stream on female dating strategies. Am I searching and fuck you, Karen? Female dating strategy, here it is. Okay, so... For anyone who doesn't know what this subreddit is, it is stupid women who think men are objects for them to use. That is the long and short of this dumb bullshit. Let's just try and find something stupid. Male depravity podcast. Well, of course, podcasts come up immediately. What the fuck are all these posts like this? Am I on the right subreddit? Because this seems very odd, like an odd way to have your posts. Wait, there's a fundraiser going on for $10,000 To help grow female dating strategy? What the fuck? Why do you need a fundraiser for a subreddit? Why are all these just links to a fucking Patreon? It's literally everything is posted by the same person. What's going on? Am I on the wrong subreddit? I actually don't know what to do. What the fuck is going on? Okay, I guess we're not looking here. I don't want mildly interesting. How about mildly infuriating? TikTok cringe? Ooh. Ooh, I think we might have to look at some TikTok cringe. Ooh, all these are gonna be like videos, so I'm gonna keep my music off. What's this? He didn't even have a comeback for that? Alright, let's just see what this one is. Turn this shit way down.
Do you think God exists or not?
No.
Why?
I mean, it's
Oh, fucking, of course. Are you kidding me? Why are you lagging, Wi-Fi? Oh, is that something wrong with my Twitch stream as well? Hang on. No dropped frames, what the fuck? I can stream directly to 3 sites at the same fucking time, but I can't play this fucking video. Excuse me?
Do you think God exists or not?
no.
Why?
I mean, it's
I'm just gonna assume that got taken down or something. Don't throw food at an old man's wife at Tim Hortons? What the fuck? Hang on. He's fucking beating him. I don't think I can show that either, but I already showed it. I already know this. I already know this video, and it's not cringe. I don't know why this is on. This is on here. Why is this on here? This is not cringe. This is a good teacher.
I'm ready.
No.
You get paid currently.
I don't want to get into a political discussion about Boeing. Long story short, we were a group of 3 taking photos for my friend's brand Instagram in this hotel in the hallway of Palm Beach. I don't want to see that.
Did you guys see that woman talking about her father getting kicked out of the nursing home?
What? No? Alright.
Did you guys see that woman talking about her father getting kicked out of the nursing home? Well, apparently the nursing homes are kicking out their Medicare patients.
Why?
And she was like, why would they do that? And everyone in the comments was like, honey, this is what you voted for. This is Medicare cuts. This is the big, beautiful bill. And she was like, no, that's not it.
Oh, she's a Trump supporter. I was like, yeah, like that's a reasonable thing to be upset about. But no, if you voted for that shit, like, yeah, what the fuck do you expect?
Yes, it is. I work in skilled nursing. 90% of the residents that are in there, they are Medicare patients. These buildings stay open because of Medicare. They will close down. They will not care for your aging parents and
Oh, of course. That's gonna be a consequence.
You will have to quit your job and stay home and take care of them.
Yep.
And you're gonna have to be the caregiver for your father, your husband, your kids.
And they can just suck it up because that's what they voted for.
Half the income for your household. This economy is going to suffer greatly when these places start closing down.
Oh yeah.
This is one of the reasons, this is the main reason why I did not want to rely on the U.S. for my income while I'm living abroad. The economy here is
It's horrible.
bound to crash. When you cut Medicare like that and these places close, a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. The dollar is going to suffer.
Well, the dollar has suffered. I believe it's gone down a lot recently. Hang on. How much has the American dollar dropped since... Let's just do since 2020 to be fair about this. $1. Okay, so it's gone up. An increase of... Okay, so it's gone back up. I was expecting something a lot more severe there. That's good, I guess. It's still not great, but at least it's going up. Oh my god, this anti-aging face surgery guy. I've been wanting to talk about this on stream. Holy shit. What the fuck? I really hope that's AI generators. It's not, because this came out before all that shit. But oh my god, that guy looks scary now. I'd be afraid of him. Like, this is just a sweet woman. And you've turned her into a demon. Like, what are you doing? Is this copyrighted music? Am I gonna get DMCA'd here? Hang on. This man is fucking people up, and he must be stopped, Dr. Kim. Dr. Kim must be stopped. It's infuriating that what's legal. This is a 5-minute video.
This is Dr. Elizabeth Potter. Who is this? Who am I speaking with? Can you not? So you're. Sorry, so there's also another wet. So you have 2 doctors on the call. Will either of you give me your name or MPI number or license number? The reference number for the call, but you won't give me your name or number, and neither will the doctor from Texas. Okay, please give me the reference number. Okay, and is the doctor from Texas? Would that person speak up, please? I'm good. Are you a plastic surgeon? What do you mean subspecialty plastics? I'm a plastic surgeon. I wouldn't say subspecialty. So you're an oculoplastic surgeon. What was your initial training in? So, okay, so we're speaking about lymphedema of the arm.
Okay, I don't have the medical knowledge to understand what's going on here. So we're gonna skip that one because that's 5 minutes. I'm leaving for college today. His mom gave him his childhood choice. Why is this cringe? Why? Does he, like, act cringe about it? That's just a sweet mom. Hang on. I'm gonna give DMCA again. Oh my god, that's so sweet. That's adorable. Oh my god, that's so nice. That's such a good mom. I would cry. I would actually cry if my mom did this to me. This is so wholesome. This isn't cringe at all. This is fucking adorable. And I love it. Kroom gets over... Oh no. Oh, wedding cringe. My best friend. Uh-oh. Whoa! Whoa, man! What the fuck are you doing? Whoa! Whoa! If my husband that I was getting married to did that to me, I'd call the wedding off that second. You're not putting food and shit on me. When they said Vegas became a ghost town, this is very topical to what I was talking about on the beginning of the stream. This is exactly what it looked like when I went. Exactly. I was in front of this exact building. I think this might actually be the event venue I was in. Oh my god, this is the hotel I almost stayed at. This is New York, New York. Yeah, and they won't let us check in when they have this ghost town ass hotel. I hope they fucking go under. I hope New York, New York hotel goes under. If I can dissuade anyone from staying at New York, New York, please do not stay at New York, New York ever under any circumstances. Give your money to literally any other hotel. Literally any other hotel, just not New York, New York. I'm gonna be petty about that forever. Whoa! Whoa! Is this DMCA again? No, they're not playing music. Okay. God. Ooh! Ooh! Wow. And I'm getting DMCA. Hang on. Oh my god! What the fuck is this alien baby here? What the fuck? Hello? What is this? This is terrible. This is horrific. Why is the thing waving? God, that's hilarious. And these people over here crying. Why are they crying? Shouldn't you be happy? You're having a baby. You have 3 kids already. Why are you having a 4th? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Can you get off your wife? Goddamn. Aw. Birdie. Go follow this account that's on screen, people. This is a cute bird. No, you just let him push that off the counter. He deserves to. He deserves to have his fun as a cockatiel. They're so fucking cute. Oh, we needed to see this on stream. This is wholesome vibes. This is great. I have the volume on. There's just literally no audio. It's throwing me off. You throw that off of there. Yes! He's gonna do it. Yeah. Oh, he's satisfied. Oh, he's gonna go off a higher place. There he goes. Perfect. That is perfect. What a perfect bird. Shout out to Emery, the branch manager. Go follow them on TikTok. What is that? I don't know. That's not nope. Nope. Hot punches, the American Nightmare. All this is just about fucking what in the fuck is another gender reveal. In the water. Is this a gender reveal or a wedding? Oh my god, that guy in the background. This is copyright. The people in the background make this so funny. Oh my god. They stand up right as they're gonna cut the cake. That's hilarious. Whoever posted that is awesome. No, that's... I want, like, actual cringe. Like, this is just videos of people being not cringe. r/millennials, oh god. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could handle that. Cringe TikTok. So let's look here and see if there's actually some cringe here. This guy needs to see a therapist. Political shit. What? Let's just see. That's 2 minutes. Okay, I don't want to see stuff about Lil Nas X being hospitalized. If that's true, I don't know about it. What is this? Okay, can't play that cringe because it's fucking copyrighted. Biblical wisdom, boring. Military shit. Wait, this lady said her shirt was racist and it's this? Okay, so if it was too quiet for you to hear, the lady said your shirt's pretty fucking racist, by the way, and she said, are you a Klan member? She said, then why are you offended? And the lady said, because it's offensive. It's not. Okay, so this is just someone racing. Oh god, this is one. The well-known Fox News host Gavin Newsom's new tweeting style from his press office is childish, and what's it gonna? It's gonna be some dumb bullshit. I already know it.
Gavin Newsom, meantime, posting this on X, Liz, using all capitals, of course, trying to mock Trump, use Trump style. Has been doing this for...
Okay, I'm gonna read out the actual tweet because I'm sure Fox News is gonna misrepresent this. The actual tweet, which being in all caps does not make it unprofessional, by the way. The actual tweet reads, Trump just fled the podium with Putin, no questions, nothing. Total low energy. The man looked like he'd just eaten 3 buckets of KFC with Vlad. Admit it, Donnie J, you're terrified because this was the worst week of your life. Because of me, Gavin C. Newsom. Yeah, Gavin Newsom who was the governor of California, if you don't know that. Gavin Newsom has been beefing with Trump a lot, and it's been pretty hilarious. So these people are just being idiots about him tweeting unprofessionally, which he's tweeting. Who gives a shit?
For a while now.
Oh, okay, also. They're saying he's tweeting unprofessionally. Have you seen the propaganda Homeland Security has been posting? Hello, they posted Thirst Trap Uncle Sam. Hang on. What is it? What the fuck did I just say? U.S. propaganda. I'm just gonna look up propaganda. And, Homeland Security. Where is it? It's not that one. It's not that one. Here it is, the Thirst Trap Uncle Sam one. What the fuck is going on? This is posted by the actual U.S. government. What in the holy mother of God has happened? And it's like all their, it's not even just one post that was this weird propaganda. It's like all their posts recently have been about this. What the fuck? Also, who made this and why is it like Rosie the Riveter? Okay, anyway.
He says, quoting, Trump just fled the podium with Putin. No questions, nothing. Total low energy. The man looked like he'd just eaten 3 buckets of KFC with Vlad. Admit it, Donnie J. You're terrified because this was the worst week of your life.
Kevin Newsom's hilarious. I don't care.
Newsom. I think he's trying to be funny.
Yeah, and he is funny.
He's trying to do, but it comes across as childish. And
it doesn't. It comes across as memeing.
Of the biggest state in the union, what are you doing?
It's really funny that he called us the biggest state in the union. I don't think Texas is gonna be too happy. He's coming off like Kanye West. What fucking delusional idiots there at Fox. Oh god. Gotta love Fox, you know?
My medication, it runs 20,000.
This is all political shit. What the fuck is this?
I have a joke for you guys. Why do cows have bells? Anybody? Because their horns don't work.
Are these people in the same pit? This hurts. This is such a Gen Alpha video. This is cringe here. This is what I wanted to see. His laugh, all the sound effects, it's all, oh god.
Holy cow! Was that not
Ooh. Ooh. Do y'all feel that? Y'all feel the cringe coursing through your veins? I do. This hurts. Oh my lord.
absurdly hilarious?
Oh my god, dude. This fucking hurts. This guy, this man needs to reevaluate everything about his life. What in the fuck? He is on the floor right now. Oh my god. Oh, this like hurts my soul to see. Is this the entire video is gonna be this? He's putting in more sound effects. There's no fucking way. This kid is just fucking staring at him. W kid. Fucking just staring at this idiot losing his mind. That is hilarious.
Bruh. Do y'all not find it as funny as I do?
I'm surprised the workers aren't telling him to get the fuck out. If I worked there, I'd be like, dude, will you shut the fuck up? I wouldn't even care if I got fired. I'd just be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? He's still going. He has to get shit. You all have him. He is so uncomfortable, you can tell. He even put the get out sound there and there. That was bad. That was really fucking cringe. How does this not have more updates? That was really bad. I need to read the comment. Some things are worth catching an assault charge for. Wholeheartedly agree. That is, that's painful. God. Oof. 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 I still feel it. Ugh. Fucking hurts. Everyone's like ready to commit a felony here. I am too, really I am. He kind of laughs like Brooke from One Piece. I don't know. I don't watch One Piece. This is why I believe in the death penalty. That kid makes me nervous. He's gonna get dealt with. This is the most real comment. Like whenever I watch cringe, if it really gets to me like that, that's how I feel in my head. I can't verbally say that out loud because I'll get banned on Twitch for inciting violence. But oh, 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 it hurts. Oh. Political shit. Man arrested for walking home in the snow. Why? I don't want to watch that. What the fuck? Okay. I do love me some airport freakouts. Let's go. Okay. Woo! Going off strong. Woman screams. Of course, it's Southwest. Woman screams and attacks Southwest staff members. Member bursts into wild outbursts. Did she just say, "Go on, marry my brother"? Does this have captions? Oh, I married my what? What? Ooh, ooh, she's kicking him. Can I show that? Fuck it. Wow, she is straight up breaking shit. What the fuck? What is she so upset about? I'm gonna have to look at the comments because she said, "I'm going to marry my brother." I don't understand what possible context you would need to say those words in. What the fuck is going on? If anyone knows the context of this, please tell me. Is that a joke? I don't know. Now she's saying call the police. It's an airport. There's police there. That's what I want. Step away. What do you want? You haven't said what you fucking wanted. I don't understand what this lady's problem is. Yeah, because not inside your brother. It's not your brother that you need to. What? What? She's breaking more shit, more charges, just ranking prison sentence right now. This guy's running away from her, understandable. I'd be fucking running away too. This lady's clearly a nutcase. Wow. Okay. Comments, please tell me what in the holy fuck was going on. Voice in the background said the security sucks. It really does. It does. It's because they have their priorities, right? I mean, for God's sake, could you even imagine if that lunatic had 5 ounces of liquid on her hand for that tirade? There'd be dead bodies everywhere. Exactly. That's obviously the main threat to airports. Can someone tell me what the fuck this is about? Great way to ensure that you never fly again. Security, TSA, anyone? What the fuck? Yeah, this is just people, you mean? This person never getting on an airplane, never. Yeah, no, they're not. They're not. It's not gonna fucking happen ever. Why do they always censor obvious assholes' faces? I don't know, but it makes less work for me because I don't feel comfortable showing their face on my stream.
It does not get more poetic than a homeless...
Okay, I don't want to celebrate someone being homeless, even if they are trying to support her. That's just sad. Can we stop with all the Trump shit?
Vasectomies for baby boys.
Okay. Stupid. Stephen Miller. That is an accurate picture of Stephen Miller. Oh god. This chick.
The floodgates are gonna fly open in my.
I don't want to hear another white person say the word illegal for the rest of my god.
Okay, I'm going to end the stream right now because I honestly can't find anything else to talk about. And I feel like ending the stream right now. We did good solid 2-hour stream. I'm gonna end my live before the ad break starts, so I'm going to look at someone to raid. I'm just gonna try and filter by the tag goth. I wanna read a goth person. Hello? I don't wanna read someone with the term goth mommy. I don't really care what they're playing either. It's just kind of what I feel like watching. I only have one viewer today, so I don't really care. I'm down for some goth fishing. I like this person's channel art too. Very horror-esque. I'm gonna start the raid. Thank you to anyone who followed today or did anything or who watched. Just thank you for being around. We're going to raid soon. So we're raiding right now and it's just me raiding, I think. I believe so, yes. Alright, so